Hey boys and girls, scientists of all ages, it's Mrs. Aquilia, and I'm here in my kitchen science lab for Science Experiment of the Week number 9. I'm going to show you something funky about water today. First, I want to show you 3 things that have something in common. Roxy, it really doesn't take much of a scientist to be able to figure out what they have in common. Tape, glue, and Band-Aids are all sticky, right? They all either stick to something else or help things stick together. I want to show you a new word that's going to express that idea. Look at that. The word adhesive is on the Band-Aids. The word adhesive is on the glue. And look at that. The word adhesive is also on the tape. Adhesive means sticky. Things that are adhesive stick to other things or help things stick together, right? And you may be wondering, by the way, why a woman with all these gray hairs and reading glasses perched atop her head who has no children has Nemo Band-Aids. Don't you worry about that. Let's just stay focused, okay? All right. So, what I want to show you today is that water is sticky. Water is adhesive. And first I want to show you this by using just a regular glass of water. It's colored green so we can see it better. Now, if we pour this out quickly, it pours like you would expect it would, right? We are forcing all those water molecules to exit the cup, right? So they're going down the drain. But watch what happens. And I really hope you guys cannot hear that hammering. They're doing construction work in my apartment building. Anyway, we're just going to roll with it. Watch what happens when I do this slowly. And I give the water molecules a chance to leave the glass how they want to. When I do it slowly, do you see what's happening? They're not pouring straight down like when they're forced out by me doing it quickly. They're actually dribbling down the side of the glass and then dripping into the sink from there. Why are they doing that? Because water is adhesive. It's actually sticking to the glass. See that? How cool is that? Roxy, is that hammering disturbing you? Yeah, me too. All right, I'm going to pause this for a second while I set up the second part of our experiment. So hang tight, Rox. Okay, so for the second way that I'm going to show you that water is adhesive, I'm going to be using some colored water again. Only this time it's a really cool purple color. It matches my shirt. And in this cup of lovely purple water is a string. It's actually a shoelace, but I didn't have a string, so I'm going to use a shoelace, okay? It's really kind of long, but it's just a shoelace placed in this cup of purple water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this empty glass that I was using before, and I'm just going to put the shoelace in, just like that, okay? And again, I apologize for all this noise, but somebody somewhere in another apartment is doing some kind of hammering. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this water now from the big cup into the empty cup. And we're going to see what happens. And remember, we're looking for proof or evidence that water is adhesive. Now, it's a little hard to see because the string is black. If I had a white shoelace, it might be a little bit easier to see. But look at what's happening. You don't see water pouring out of the cup, do you? But yet, you see water, that same purple water, it looks kind of blue, filling up this empty glass. Well, why don't we see it pouring out of the cup into the glass? I'm not going like that, right? All I'm doing, because the water is adhesive, it's sticking to this string. It's traveling down the string and into this empty glass, which is no longer empty because now it has purple water in it. And you can see that none of it is really spilling into the sink. Maybe a drop here and there, but it is all it is all sticking to the shoelace because it's adhesive. So boys and girls, I am showing you evidence or proof that water is adhesive, right? We already learned that water is cohesive, that water molecules stick together to form drops, right? They form that dome shape. But we also learned now that water is adhesive. Water molecules stick to other things. So there you have it, boys and girls. Water is sticky, it's adhesive. And I know that you're going to try this experiment with your own colored water and your own shoelaces or strings or whatever it is. I can't wait to see the videos and the pictures of it. And I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.